Hey, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. MSNBC contributor Malcolm Nance, that's the gentleman on the right there, likens Trump supporters to ISIS. He said they had a lot of similarities, that they just wouldn't let something die, that they couldn't let go of something. Kind of sounds like the hearings. The Democrats couldn't let go of something, couldn't let go of something. This whole the pot calling the kettle black, this person's ISIS, this person's a Nazi, and yes, this video is going to be so nuked from orbit. You can help me by sharing it, liking, unliking it, commenting, subscribing. Any kind of interaction helps. Yeah, every video I upload is just shot to heck, so I'll try, but it's a losing battle. It's David and Goliath. But let's get into this, because this is ludicrous. This is the pot calling the kettle black. I watched this, and oh my god. So MSNBC contributor Malcolm Nance said Tuesday night on Hardball with Chris Matthews, and Chris Matthews at the end of it said, "Hey, I love your attitude, man." I'm like, oh, they'd say in the Bronx, attitude. I'm like, oh dear God, really? Calling Trump supporters likened to ISIS. Anyways, on Hardball with Chris Matthews, that President Donald Trump supporters and ISIS followers are very similar. Oh, they are! Are they, Malcolm? In what way are they similar? In what way have... really, seriously, explain to me in what way Trump supporters have actually been violent. There are one or two cases, sure, absolutely. But the overwhelming majority of violence are the left attacking the right. Antifa. And a lot of the cases of the right attacking the left end up being fake, false, proven false, lies, deceptions. So what is going on? How? The only way that I think that he can believe this is this. They fall into this weird trap where they believe all Trump supporters are bad, and so it's that classic, when you're a hammer, everything becomes a nail. They think the Trump supporters are capable of such evil. So then they hear someone else say something, or they see a news title, and all they do is they read the title. Clickbait. All they do is read the title, and they take it from there. And it fulfills their narrative, and so they believe it. And because they already have that predisposition to believe it, and then they have this thing backing up their own narrative that doubles down their belief. And then they keep following it, and then it becomes something that you're compared to the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst, no matter what. Even if you're a level-headed individual. I'm a centrist. I'm a centrist. But man, the progressives and the left have lost the plot. Violence is not the answer, left. It is not. Misinformation is not the answer either. Because how pissed off are your supporters going to be when someone like me comes along and says, well, I know you've been told the story is this way, but let me tell you the other side of the story as well, and see if you still feel the same way. And the people with the open mind, they're going to dislike you. You're doing your side more disservice than you are service. Anyways, continuing. Nance was part of a panel examining the ongoing impeachment inquiry and was responding to comments from fellow contributor Edward Price. Price suggested that although many in Trump's inner circle are attached at the hip to the president, they are just biding their time until the president becomes so politically toxic that they'll run so fast in the other direction that they'll forget his name. No, because I believe a lot of people on the right really don't care who the president is. It's not that it's Trump. It's that, hey, we're trying to support the president. We're trying to say, hey, he's not horrible. He's not great, but he's not horrible. But if you watch certain news outlets, you would think he's the worst thing on the planet. And all his followers are the worst thing. And you would think that they were frothing at the mouth. And it's just not true. It's like trying to call people rabid. It's like the Napoleon syndrome. Napoleon was actually tall for his day and age. He was what, 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", something like that? Maybe it was 5'9", I don't remember. But whatever his height was, he was actually tall for his age. Or for his age. Forgive me. He was actually tall for his time. Taller than the average man. But yet propaganda, here we go. And that's just the way propaganda goes. We're going to skip that a little bit there. I've seen a lot of phenomenon in my life. I've seen a lot of operations. The behaviors that I'm seeing here, and this is anecdotal, are very similar to the way that ISIS members are. They are true believers, and this is their reality, and they will not surrender. They're dead enders. They're dead enders, meaning, and that's Malcolm. That was Malcolm's quote. They're dead enders. That's the guy on the right of your screen, of those three right there. Dead enders means he's basically saying that the right's mind is closed, that people are like Trump, and that's it. But yet, look at the Democrat lines. Look at the DNC. Look at where they stand. Look at how they are shut off to hearing anything other than feelings that contribute to their own narrative. And that's why you got to get sources. You got to get multiple sources. Watch your news from different places. Watch dissenting opinions. I always tell you guys, and I guys know and I'm beating a dead horse, but there's nothing wrong with hearing differing opinions and challenging your own belief system. It's perfectly natural, and in fact, it's very healthy. It's what you should be doing. Partisan lines. Everything is on partisan lines. I just if we could just pull our heads out of our behinds and quit looking in the sand and quit trying to make ourselves feel warm and cozy inside and get out there and grow a little bit of a thick skin and hear differing opinions and be able to shed off the opinions that we believe are bad and be able to listen to other people and actually listen to other people, I think we'd be a lot better off. But that's just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. Seriously do. It'll help me out. This video will definitely be demonetized because I don't see any way of reporting the news and having a good title without having the title MSNBC and ISIS in the title. So, I mean, yeah. Either way I look at it, I'm kind of screwed. So, they demonetize the videos. They're demonetized for days and days. This morning I had a couple of them remonetized, but it's already too late. The magic moment for a small channel like this is over, and I don't want the channel to die. So give it a little bit of engagement. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys on the next one. If I don't, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving, wonderful holiday season. Take care of each other. You guys are beautiful. You guys are awesome. You guys are worthwhile. You guys are worthwhile having the truth, and I'm glad to be able to help bring it to you and maybe open some eyes in the process. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.